once again.
Back again.
And that is Jeremiah Trotter. You are playing more each and every week.
Yeah, it looks like getting a little more playing time. I'm excited about that.
How did that happen?
I don't know. Got a little lucky, Howard, maybe.
You had a little bit of a physical scare last week where you had some swelling, some burning in your neck.
Yeah, I had some burning down my leg or whatever, and the pain was so bad, I had to, go check into the hospital, went to the emergency room.
Really?
Yeah, and I got pretty much a high tolerance for pain, but that was on another level,
But what was the problem? What did you find the problem?
You know what? Come to find out, I guess you have a cyst. There was a cyst in the back of the knee.
Baker's cyst.
Baker's cyst, yeah.
I had one this year. Oh my God.
Did it burn?
Did it burn? No, because I didn't want him to go in there. Did they go in there and burst it?
I think mine burst on its own.
Oh, okay.
Those fluids run down to your muscles, around your nerves, and anytime you got nerve problems, that's a lot of pain. And I've never had it, so I didn't know what was going on. I thought I had a blood clot.
This is on Thanksgiving.
So yeah, Thanksgiving Day. I was hurting so bad. I toughed it out, and I didn't get any sleep. I was up all night just pacing around the room, couldn't sleep, and finally about 3 in the morning, I told my wife, I said, you know what, I gotta go to the emergency room.
Wow, but I didn't mind getting burst. I couldn't bend my legs straight for close to a month.
Yeah, they actually say sometimes it's better if it bursts. To make you feel
that's what they wanted to do, but I didn't want him to go in there and do it.
It went down by itself?
Well, with electric stem and a bunch. Remember you were working with me one day. Remember I had the electric stem?
Yeah, I didn't know you had a break the system.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So it's painful, man. Whew.
I'll bet you didn't think you'd be playing something.
No, I knew I would play. I just knew
you're in the emergency room, your leg is killing you, you know you're going to play.
You know what, not playing wasn't even an option. There was situations, they told me at the hospital, even the Eagles doctor told me, you can't make it work. It's just having to fight through the pain. And I knew I could do that.
They knew what it was right away?
Yeah, he knew right. Once I told Rick over the phone what it was, Dr. DeLuca knew exactly what it was. And, just put me on some pain meds. I was still in a lot of pain. But once I started elevating it and letting the fluids run back towards my quads, I felt a lot better. And by game time, I was still big morning, but by game time, got warmed up, I didn't feel anything. And that's actually good when you go out and work it out. Your body actually absorbs those fluids back.
You came up with a nice win yesterday, come from behind win, although if you look at it from a defensive standpoint, there were some rough edges. Right. I thought the thing that hurt the Eagles the most was the inability of the defense to shut down the Redskins on 3rd and long.
Yeah, we had a rough day on 3rd and long. They broke a couple rounds on us on 1st, 2nd down, maybe 5 yards here and there. But that just goes back to gap control. Guys staying in their gap and making certain calls to get other guys in their gap. But 3rd and long, we have to get off the field on 3rd down. I think it was, 47% on 3rd down?
I think 8 for 15, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's more than 40. 8 for 17. Oh, 8 for 17.
That's how it
the last drive, last 2 drives, I think.
Right. It was 8. But at one point it was 8 for 15. Yeah. Which is better than 50%. And I think our goal is around 36%, 37% every game.
Well, they were only a 37% conversion team going into this game.
Yeah.
And they were 3rd and long. Not just 3rd and
like 3rd and 10, 3rd and 12, 3rd and 8. Yeah, that's what, it's one thing if the team gets the 1st down on 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. Obviously you don't want that either, but in the National Football League, you expect to get off the field on 3rd and 10, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 12.
Especially against that team.
Yeah, we have to do a better job of that.
One thing you are doing, probably better than anything in a long time, is stopping the run.
Yeah, we're doing a good job. These guys up front, man, Bunkley, Mike Harrison, that whole bunch, they're doing a great job holding double teams and allowing the linebackers to run around and make the plays.
At the